Yeah.
Had you done television before this?
Crime Watch. No. Obviously, when we started in Lee Park, we were getting phone calls from BBC Main News, ITV Main News, can we come and film you in Lee Park, which was always interesting. So not really. So that was the first, as in TV, property programme.
Okay. How did this opportunity come about?
They phone up after auction and say, do you want to appear on the TV on Homes and Hammer? And initially you go, why would you bother with that? Because there are some constrictions with it, and they do tie you in not to do any work before they come and film soon after, and then they want to film without it being furnished or aggro. My challenge on that one, going back to why we started all them years ago, was family. My daughter Nikki here was pregnant with my first grandchild. There's a little story there, with her wife, and so I thought it'd be nice to get her on there as we buy it, expecting baby, and when they come and refilm it, we have baby in arms. So that was the only, because I think if I'm dead in 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, at least it's still on TV. That's why. Family.
You already sort of touched on it. What was the experience like?
So what's your name again? That bloke? Martin Roberts. He was there when I got there. He was on his phone, didn't want to talk at all, head down. The main director of the film, and there was 2 camera crews there because they filmed from different angles. You couldn't talk to him. You weren't allowed to talk to him, say hello to him or anything, you know. And he'd come in really abrupt. Right, so you're him. Just answer this question. And then when the camera went down, it's just different persona, totally different. Now, probably because he's been doing it so long, like being interviewed, he just probably got bored of it. So, you know, but yeah, as soon as the camera went down, he's I'll go now, see you later, bye. And so before that, he was up the stairs on his phone. You couldn't go and disrupt him to chat to him. So very abrupt, really. Mm-hmm. So, but again, I understand it. Always put yourself in their shoes and go, actually, what was that like, you know? Mm. So he's going there to do a job, isn't he? He's not going to make friends with me or Nikki or anyone else there. Yeah. He wins the camera rolling. And say, as soon as the camera, hi, everybody, we're Waterlooville. That's not the bloke I was just seeing. But yeah, so it was okay.
Do you see yourself doing, because I take you to be quite charismatic, so do you see...
Off. I'm non-PC, that's the problem.
Do you see yourself doing more television?
Not really.
No?
No.
No.
I'm happy to help others, but I don't see it being a TV route or something. Yeah, I've got no plans for it. I'd have to lose a bit of weight. I haven't got that T-shirt, that shirt on, have I? Okay,
you're good.
So no real plans.
All right, so last November you mentioned that you wanted to slow down.
Yes.
Has your why changed in any kind of way?
I want to know what the next slide is. Sorry. Oh yeah. Right. So that's my. I'm going to go slightly tangent here, as I do. So that's my granddaughter Navy. Pompey. I didn't know that was Pompey. Yeah. Sorry. And we were building a couple of flats, 2 or 3 flats at the back of Cosham. So we named it Navy Court. We weren't going to call it Dove Court, bird. So we named that, and that's why I took her to show her that. Sorry. So as my why changed, or was my slowing down? Tangent, right? My daughter and Homes on the Hammer, one of the filmmakers said, so IVF must have cost a bit of money, Dad, you know, a granddad paying for it, yeah. And my daughter said it's about 15, 18 grand, you know, freezing the eggs. I went, it's more like, actually, I think she said a bit more than that. I said, this house is £500,000. We bought the house for £500,000 and spent on it. That's the cost of my bloody granddaughter. We are slowing down. I'm hoping to have 2 extra, I haven't told my kids this, another 2 grandkids within the next year. So, you know, and we'll take them to the Isle of Wight. That beach scene you saw with me digging up, that was on Whitecliff Bay. So we plan to, you know, relive our youth growing up and take our grandchildren.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
Oh, really
so
nice.
I am slowing down.
Yeah.
I trust the office immensely. I do drag myself away from it, and I come to events like this.
So retirement, slowing down. I know there are probably things that whether you or maybe some of your peers might struggle to come to terms with. You've lived a very productive life and have been able to change your family's situation for generations. So how are you coping with slowing down at the moment?
So slowing down is one thing, being active is another. So I've joined the gym. First time I've joined the gym this year, and I've done a body jam session, which wasn't expected as what I planned it to be, but that was hard work. And I've done a line dancing at the gym, and I'm thinking, steps 5, 6, 7, 8, bloody hell, it was knackering. And I'm there with like all women. I'm the only bloke in these 2 classes. That's when you go to the gym at daytime, by the way, Mal. And and actually that's the only time you sweat with women as well. Where are we going on this? Wait there. So yeah, so I'm keeping active. I'm not slowing down. I am doing other things that is important to my health. I want to be around for the next 20 years to see my grandchildren grow. Sorry, is dessert coming?
It's on its way. Last few questions. Do you feel as if there's still more to do within your career?
Have you got many more? Because I'm going to go off a tangent about that one.
I've got one more after this.
Okay, right. I'm going to go for a couple of deals, really. He doesn't know this, I've run it myself. Wow. But the last one is Palmerston Road, but I will talk quickly. Although you heard me build a portfolio up, and actually, when they filmed Homes and Hammer, they said, how many properties do you own? And I thought, I don't know if I can say that. So I just said 100. We're about 130, 135 at the moment. But if you say, we're about 137, sounds a bit, so we just said about 100. So we did round it down for Homes and Hammer. Slowing down. Some of our previous deals, we bought number 3 Burrell Avenue for 70 grand. This was 24 years ago. We'd planned to spend 50 or 60 on it, but we did spend that, and we sold it for 321. We made 200 grand profit, and then we bought another 10 buy-to-lets, putting 20 grand down at the time. At the time, it equated to 8% buy-to-lets, you know. Kingfisher Court in NatWest, we touched about the bank at Lee Park. We made 800 grand. Only paid a little bit of tax because we incorporated at the time. That might come back and kick me, but who cares? But the money then went to Bluebird Court, so that was a deal. So I'm talking an old deal, one 5 years ago, one current one we're about to get PD on, Linnet School in Waterlooville, up for auction for 295. We bought it for 295. The same afternoon, a chap who goes to HBN phoned me up and offered me 400 for it. He's since offered 500. We're going to spend 20 grand to get planning on it for 10 or 12, and Fox and Sons are going to offer it for 665. So that's why we won't build. We'll take 300 grand out of it and not build it. We don't care. Again, cash in, cash out. And then Palmerston Road's up for sale. But we're not interested if we have to pay HMRC. But if we don't, Palmerston Road between Lloyds Bank, still a tenant currently till they leave, all the way up to Debenhams up for sale, 5.8 mil. I've done my numbers. Someone sent to me as a joke, do you want to look, you interested in this? I went, yeah, definitely. I'm talking about slowing down, that's what I'm doing here, mate.
Exactly.
Rental income on that is about 660. It's about 11% net yield. You could borrow 3 mil down. You could borrow 3.8 mil, put 2 mil down. Lloyds will lend me that. Where can I find 2 mil from? Anyone got any money? We might have to use HMRC money, but you know, we'll still borrow it. And that's a good yield. And we would do some creative things at the back of the shops then. It's only the ground floor that's up for sale. It's ground floors, all tenanted, all reasonable covenants. Am I slowing down? Too right, am I? Is that a question?
Yeah. All right, so looking back, is there anything you would change or would do better if you had the chance to?
What breakdown makes you look at it and you learn from it. I'm cautious here, sorry. I shouldn't have worked so hard, and if I should have been there for my kids growing up. I would change it. But with my experience, I would look at it from different eyes, and I wouldn't work so hard. I'd probably grow at a slower pace sometimes and to do different actions. So yes, I probably would. You know, I'm very lucky. Oh, you haven't seen her though, my wife. That she stuck with me through thick and thin. You can buy a calendar with 4,000 weeks on it. That's the average life expectancy, and you can put a calendar up on your wall. And to me, every day you got to live that life, because you know we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, and it's down to you what you make it. Really, I love my life. I enjoy it virtually every day, and if I don't enjoy it, I'll learn from it and go, I'm not doing that again. So yeah, ultimately, I'm the person that goes, you can do this, push it, and push yourself and do it. So learning, since leaving school, I think I want to excel, and I love booking flights. I love my job. My office staff all love their work, and I like helping new businesses.